Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I was actually trying to upload this, well, record this video, and my computer just shut off for some reason. I think it overheated or something like that. But I'm returning to you for part two of the Star Wars movie collection. Hopefully, this one doesn't shut off on me like it did from the last one. But I'm gonna discuss what movies I'm gonna show you guys and let you know what I thought of each movie. So let's dive into this video. Now, for the first movie to continue where I left off is for Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back, of course. This is like 2 hours and 9 minutes, but it's very enjoyable. It's a classic. It came out like 41 years ago, and I think it marked the 40th anniversary last year. And yeah, it's a great movie. I really liked it. You find out that Luke's father is Darth Vader in this movie. If you've seen the movie series, you know that his father's Darth Vader. But if you haven't, definitely go watch it because I think you'll be really interested in this movie because it's a great fantasy sci-fi kind of movie and it's pretty awesome. I really like this movie series and it's one of my favorite movie series of all time. So, Star Wars Episode 5 Empire Strikes Back is the next one I showed you. And let's continue on. Uh, Now, the next one is the last movie for Luke Skywalker's series, and then it goes into a different series after that, which is for Return of the Jedi, uh, Episode 6. So, this was very good of a movie. You find out that uh, Luke has a sister in this movie, and it's Leia. And yeah, if you don't know these characters I'm mentioning, definitely go give this movie a watch. But you're going to be spending a lot of time with this movie. It may take you a day or so to get done with the movie series. Maybe a day and a half. It depends on how, if you watch the whole thing or whatever. But yeah, I really enjoyed Return of the Jedi. It's a very good movie. It's 2 hours and 16 minutes of a length time, but it's very enjoyable. I also have the bonus material too for this series. It's the 2004 collection. So, yeah, I really enjoyed Return of the Jedi. It's a very good movie, and this was the movie I showed you, and I showed you the bonus material thing too. So, yeah, I talked about New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi for this movie series, so I think I can put it in the slip now. Now to show you the next movie, which is the new series or whatever. With Rey's story. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It's the 2015 movie, and yeah, it's a very good movie series. Um, well, good movie, I guess you could say. If it's only 2 hours and 16 minutes, like I said before, but it was good. It was very good, but I didn't like that they killed off Han Solo in this movie. I was like, oh man, now you're screwing up the series a bit. So Disney's pretty much taken over with this series. And yeah, it's not a bad movie series. It gets better when you continue on. But yeah, I'll be talking about the movie that a lot of people didn't like. Uh, but I'll get to that in a moment. Um, Force Awakens was really good. It's where Rey tries to find out where she came from. And she does find out eventually, but it takes almost to the end of the prequel series to get done with the her story or whatever, so it takes a little while. But yeah, the next movie I showed you was Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and it's a very good movie. It's 2 hours and 16 minutes, and you'll really enjoy it. So that was the next movie I showed you. Now to talk about the movie that some people had mixed opinions about and feelings, which was The Last Jedi. I do own this movie. It is much longer than a normal Star Wars movie. Uh, well, it's not very long, but it's long enough to take 2.5 hours of your day to watch it. But I think it's fine. It's not great. There were some things I did not like about the movie series. Like you find out later that Carrie Fisher passed away in like 2015 or 2016. Right before this movie came out in 2017, I believe. I think it was 2015 she passed away, late 2015, right after The Force Awakens was released on in theaters and all that. So it's really sad, which rest in peace to Carrie Fisher. She will be missed. Um, and just pretty much, not a lot of people liked it. Mark Hamill had mixed opinions about this movie too, and feelings about it. He was like, I don't really like this movie either. But I think it was decent. It's not a great movie. I'd give it a 7 out of 10, if I'm being honest. The movie's not bad. They kill off a lot of characters, a lot of bad guys in this movie. And you're like, where is this movie series gonna go next? So, yeah, Last Jedi is the next movie I showed you, and I only got 2 more movies to show you, and that's gonna be it. Um, Now to talk about a 2018 movie, which was Solo, a Star Wars story. Um, Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. This was a very good movie. I really liked it. Probably not the best movie. There were some things I wasn't sure if I liked about it, but I think on point to what it was going for, it did alright. Uh, I give it an 8 out of 10 for this movie. There were some things I wasn't sure if I liked, and then there was other things that weren't so bad that made the movie seem bearable to watch. But for the most part, I like the actors in this movie. Alden Ehrenreich, Ehrenreich, I think is how you pronounce his name. He's good in this movie. Um, Emilia Clarke was great. Woody Harrelson's in this movie. Donald Glover, of course, is in the movie. And sorry if you hear that noise. It's my firewall thing on the laptop. So for the runtime it went for, it did very well. It was like 2 hours and 15 minutes, but I think it did alright for what it was. So Solo, a Star Wars story is the next movie I showed you. And now to the last one, which is, it got a little dusty because it was in my TV stand for a bit, which is Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. Uh, I wasn't sure if I liked the title when they first came up with it, but I think it suits well, or whatever. It's 2 hours and 22 minutes, so it's a little less time than what the original Last Jedi was, but I think for what it went for, it was pretty good. Not great, but there were some things I wasn't sure if I liked, because I thought Rey was going to turn over to the Emperor's side and join him, and she was compelled to do it, but she didn't give in. She just uh, kept going on, and yeah, it's not a bad movie series. It was the last movie of Rey's saga, which this movie came out about almost 2 years ago in theaters, and then it came out on DVD last March or something like that. So I had to own this movie because it's Star Wars. So yeah. But anyways, movie does run for a little bit. You find out that Rey is the Emperor's granddaughter, so she's a Palpatine. And yeah, if you didn't watch the whole Star Wars series, you gotta watch it from Phantom Menace all the way to Rise of Skywalker, even the Star Wars story movies. So if you did watch all of them, that's awesome, because it's an awesome series. So in my opinion, I think it's awesome. Everyone else didn't like how Star Wars turned out to be after Last Jedi, because they were like, it's not so great. But keep in mind that's their opinion. That's okay. I'm not gonna judge your opinion. If you didn't like The Last Jedi, that's fine. I wasn't crazy about it either, but I think for what there were some gap holes in the movie, like plot holes, I guess you could say, and that's what kind of really did fuck up the movie a bit. But yeah, Rise of Skywalker did a little bit better than Last Jedi. So this was the last movie I showed you, and that's going to be it for this movies collection video for part 2. Comment below, let me know what you guys thought of Star Wars movie collection part 2 if you liked it. And if you did like this whole Star Wars movie collection videos that I did this morning, sorry if I stuttered. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you tonight for a Tuesday album review trailer 2 for season 3 that I'm doing, which I'm starting the Tuesday album reviews next Tuesday. And I've switched my schedule for the Twitch streams to Mondays now. So it's going to be every Monday now. So definitely tune in for that. I hope you enjoyed this May the 4th be with you special thing. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.